Right, hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'm back with another match preview. This time it's Portsmouth versus Swansea City in the Sky Bet Championship this Tuesday, 7:45 p.m. kickoff away at Fratton Park. Yeah, so we're off the back of a really good 2-0 win against Stoke at home. The home record continues. I think that's 11 unbeaten now at home. But we just need to transfer that to our away games and hopefully try and turn our away form around, because we had a couple of wins under Matos away from home here and there, but we've really struggled to sort of be consistent away from home like we are at home. So it'd be good if we can, finally sort of take those home performances into the away games. But it's going to be a tough game against Portsmouth. They are a good side. I know they sit below us, and obviously they are, fighting to stay up. But every game in the Championship is difficult, and Portsmouth are giving us a good, some tough games this season. Obviously we beat them only 1-0, which was a Liam Cullen. Really good goal from Liam Cullen late on, and then obviously last season I don't think we beat them. I think it was a 2-2 draw at our stadium and a 4-0 defeat away at Fratton Park. So hopefully it's not a repeat of that. But yeah, they are a good side despite where they are on the table, and they've got a lot of good players, and it really wouldn't surprise me if they do stay up. But I'll run you through the injury news for both sides then. So to be fair to Portsmouth, they've got loads. They've got John Swift out with a hamstring injury. They've got Josh Murphy out with a muscle injury. They've got Elise out with a thigh injury. Andre Dozzell out with a thigh injury. Keshi Anderson with a hamstring injury. Franco Uma out with a hamstring injury. They've got Koznovsky out with a cruciate ligament injury. They've obviously got Florian Bianchini out with a knee injury. However, if he was fit, he obviously wouldn't be able to play because he is on loan from us. But it's still another injury to add to the list. Josh Knight with a back injury. They've got Waddingham with a hip injury, and there was also uncertainty around Regan Poole. He did pick up, he did have a slight ankle problem after the game um, on the weekend. So yeah, I don't know the latest on that, but they've got a lot of injuries. In all fairness to them, so to still be in with a chance of staying up, and despite all those injuries, I think is you know fair play to them. But in terms of the Swans injury news, then I think we've just got two players out. Got Adam Eder out, and we've also got Zidane and Nusa out. So yeah, those two hopefully won't be too long, too far away from returning, because it seems like a while that they've both been out now. So yeah, as I said, hopefully it won't be too long until we get both of those players back. Yeah, going on to the key players for both sides then. So starting off for Portsmouth, the three players I've gone with. The first one I've gone with is Connor Ogilvie. I think he actually scored for them on the weekend. So yeah, he's a good player on his day, and every time I've seen him play, he's putting a good performance. So I'd say him. Second player, Connor Chaplin. He's a player who's got a lot of experience playing in the Championship, obviously Barnsley and Ipswich. So he's definitely a player who can cause problems, and he does score. He does score. He does pick you up a few goals every season, and yeah, I think he's a very good player, and definitely a danger man. And the third player I'm going to go with is Colby Bishop. Again, another good player who can, always pick up a goal now and then. And I think he has scored against us before. So yeah, he's definitely a threat. So I'll say him as the third player. In terms of the Swans key players, then if there's any Pompey fans watching this, I think these are the players you probably need to keep an eye out for us. The first one I'm going to go with is Ethan Galbraith. He's been excellent for us this season. Um, he's stepped in at right back at times this season, and he's played excellent. He has recently moved back into the midfield for the game on the weekend, and I thought he was excellent there. But Josh Key was great as well. He's had a lot of stick, this season, and Josh Key was brilliant, man of the match for me on Saturday in right back. So hopefully he can continue his keep that form going. But yeah, in terms of key players, I'll have to go with Ethan Galbraith, because obviously he has played right back and in midfield, and I think he plays excellent in either position. So I'll go with him. The second player I'm going to go with Zan Potnik, obviously the league's top scorer. So yeah, I think everyone knows about him. That's 19 goals he's got this season in all competitions, 17 in the league. So he'll be chasing down that 20-25 goal mark, hopefully. So yeah, I'll definitely say him. And the third player I'm going to go with is I'm going to go with Goncalo Franco. I think he's been playing almost back to his best recently. He's been excellent, and definitely someone who can cause problems for any team in this division. He's so energetic in midfield, and he chips in with a few goals as well. So yeah, I'll go with Goncalo Franco. And then in terms of the team lineup, I'm going to go with in goals. I'll go with Lawrence Vigouroux. Right back, I'm going to go with Josh Key. I thought he was brilliant, and I really hope he's back to his best. That clearance off the line, saved us 3 points really, because it was 0-0 at that point, and Stoke had scored that. You never know what could have happened. They could have gone on and won the game, but yeah, I'll go with Josh Key. I think he's looks like he's got his confidence back, and hopefully that can continue for him. So I'll go with Key right back, left back Josh Tymon. In the two centre backs, I'll go with Ben Cabango and Cameron Burgess. In midfield, I'll go with Marco Stamenic. I'll go with Goncalo Franco, and I'm going to bring Liam Cullen in, just because he got that brilliant goal, and I think rotation's always good, and it wouldn't surprise me if Matos did decide to play him. Obviously because we've got a Tuesday game and then a Friday game, both away from home. So I'll go with Liam Cullen in the midfield alongside Stamenic and Franco. On the wings, I'll go with Omji Sung, and I'll go with Gustavo Nunes, and up front I'm going to go with Zan Vopotnik. But finally, onto a score prediction. As I said, it would be nice if we can sort of take our home form into the away games and finally get a good result away from home. And I do actually fancy us to do that. I'm going to say Portsmouth 1, Swansea City 2. I'm going to say Colby Bishop to score for Portsmouth, and to get the goals for the Swans, I will go with Zan Vopotnik once again to get his 20th goal in all competitions this season. And to grab the other goal, I'm going to go with Omji Sung. So yeah, 2-1 to the Swans. But once again, a massive thanks for watching this. I will be back tomorrow with a match reaction as usual. So yeah, massive thanks for watching this, and stay tuned for tomorrow.